0 plus 4 is 4, 1 plus 3 is 4, 7 plus 2 is 9. 3 from 9 is 6, add 1 to the top and 1 to the bottom. 6 from 10 is 4, 1 from 1 is 0. 4 plus 7 is 11, put down 1, carry 1. 8 and 1 is 9 and 6 is 15, put down 5, carry 1. 5 and 1 is 6 plus 0 is 6, and 1 and 4 is 5. Add 1 to top and 1 to the bottom. 7 from 15 is 8. 1 to top and 1 to the bottom. 10 from 16 is 6. 1 to the top and 1 to the bottom. That's 8 from 11 is 3. And then 6 from 8 is 2. Question 2a. 3 times 33 is 99, and then add on 2 zeros. What we're going to do here is take a 0 off the 7050 and a 0 off the 50. So it's 705 divided by 5. Five into 7 goes once with 2 left over. 5 into 20 goes 4 times. And 5 into 5 goes once. What I'm going to do here is multiply the 2 and the 50 to give me 100, and then multiply 100 by 74. So multiplying by 100, multiply by 1, and then add on 2 zeros. Part D, I've written it like this so that we can see the cancelling taking place. I want to take 3 zeros off the top and 3 off the bottom. Then 6 divided into 2, 3, 4, 0. 6 into 2 doesn't go, put 0 and 0 and carry the 2. 6 into 23 is 3, 3 6s are 18, that leaves us with 5. 6 into 504, 6 into 54, that's 9, and then the 0. So the answer is 390. So it's 106 times 5, well, 5 times 100, I suppose we could do it that way, yes. 5 times 100 is 500, 5 times 6 is 30, so the answer is 530. 9 into 5 doesn't go, put down 0, carry the 5. 9 into 57, 6 9s are 54, so I have 6 here, and that leaves us with 3 remainder. 9 into 36 is 4. So 7 8s are 56, put down 6, carry 5. 7 5s are 35 and 5 is 40, put down 0, carry 4. 7 7s are 49 and 4 is 53, put down 3, carry 5. 7 4s are 28 and 5 is 33. You've got two numbers after the decimal point, so we'll put the decimal point in this position here. Question 4, what we want to do is to read the scales. This one the first question 4a should be nice and easy. It's exactly halfway between 60 and 70, so that's 65 kilograms. Part B, now that's interesting. We've got 200 to 300, so that's 100, and you'll notice that there are 5 equally spaced divisions. So 100 divided by 5 is 20. Each of the divisions then is worth 20, and you can see 20 grams, that is, and you can see that the arrow is pointed to the second of those divisions. 2 times 20 is 40, so it's 200 grams plus 40 grams gives us 240 grams. Question C, we've got, well, here is 300 and here is 400. So that's a distance of, well, that's 100 millilitres. And you'll notice that there are 4 equal divisions. So 100 divided by 4 is 25. Each of the divisions is 25 mils. So the blue line, the blue water or liquid, comes to 300 mils plus 1 division. So it's 325 mils. Question 5, part A, 74. What does the 7 stand for? The 7 stands for, that's 7 tens, or 70. Part B, we've got 0.97. What does the 7 stand for? Well, that's 7 hundredths. Seven in this case is 70,000. And in this case, the 7 stands for 7 thousandths. Question 6, we want to round to the nearest 10. Well, 34 is less than 35, so the number will round down to 30. This number here has to be 5 or above to round up. So part B, we want to round to 1 decimal place, so we only want one number after the decimal point. This 55 is bigger than 50, so it rounds up, which means that the 7, this number here, becomes an 8. So the answer then is 34.8. We can't have 80 or 800 because those numbers count at the end of a number after a decimal point. So to take them out, it's 34.8. Part C, to the nearest 100. So where are the hundreds? The hundreds are here. So that's 459. This number is bigger than 50, so the 459 will round up to 500. And it's 82500. Now this number does not have a decimal point, so we've got to put the zeros in. If we took the zeros out, we go from 82,500 to 825, which doesn't sound quite right. So the zeros stay in here. Part C, 2 decimal places. So we want these two numbers. We don't want 6. We don't want a number in this position, not even a 0. 6 rounds up. So what we get is that the 7 becomes an 8. 380.98. Some BODMAS questions. Remember BODMAS. So we can see 7 part A, the multiplication part comes first. 4 times 3 is 12, and then we'll add on 2 to give us 14. In this case, in part B, we can do the division and the multiplication at the same time. So 18 divided by 3 is 6, and 2 times 1 is 2, and there's a negative between them. 6 take away 2 is 4. Part C, we simplify the brackets. Look at the mnemonic. So brackets come first. 7 plus 17 is 24, and 10 take away 4 is 6. Now 6 times 20 is 120, 6 times 4 is 24, so the answer is 144. Final part D, we're going to deal with the brackets first, and that part of the bracket, which we simplify, is this part here. So we're going to leave the 9 exactly where it is, multiplied by, we're going to have the bracket as well, and the minus 4 is going to stay there, and the plus 5 as well. 4 times 10 is 40. You'll notice that that 40 comes directly below 4 times 10. We shouldn't be moving things around. Now what happens? Well, we've still got a bracket. Well, so 40 take away 4 is 36. We've then got a multiplication, we can do that. I hope we can. 9 times 36. Well, 9 times 3 nines are 27, so 9 times 30 is 270. 6 nines are 54, so that gives me 324. And the answer then is 329. Question 80. 4 times 6 is 24. Put down 4, carry 2. 4 5s are 20 and 2 is 22. Put down 2, carry 2. 4 times 3 is 12 is 2. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 2 is 14. Now, because we're multiplying by 54, we've got another line of working to include. What I'm going to do then is to put a 0 under this 4 and then proceed. So 5 times 6 is 30, put down 0, carry 3. 5 times 5 is 25 and 3 is 28, put down 8, carry 2, and 5 times 3 is 15 and 2 is 17. 0 and 4 is 4, 0 and 2 is 2, 8 and 4 is 12, put down 2, carry 1, 7 and 1 is 8, and 1 is 9, and 1, so we've got 19,224. Part B, 5 times 5 is 25. 5 4s are 20 and 2 is 22, put down 2, carry 2. 5 4s are 20 and 2 is 22, put down 2, carry 2. 5 1s are 5 and 2 is 7. Put a 0 here and move in. 6 5s are 30, put down 0, carry 3. 6 4s are 24 and 3 is 27. 6 4s are 24 and 2 is 26. 6 1s are 6 and 2 is 8. Put down 2 zeros and move in again. 7 5s are 35. 7 4s are 28 and 3 is 31. 7 4s are 28 and 3 is 31. 7 1s are 7 and 3 is 10. Adding, that gives me 5, 2, 5 and 7 is 12 and 2 is 14. 1 and 1 is 2 and 6 is 8 and 7 is 15. 1 and 1 is 2 plus 8 is 10, put down 0, carry 1. 1 and 0 is 1 and then 1. Now what we have there is a rather large number. So 57 doesn't divide into 3, it doesn't divide into 0, 30 rather, and it does divide into 302. And the number is 5. Now 5 times 50. 5 times 50, well that's 250. 5 7s are 35, so it's 285. So what? 5 from 12 is 7, and then 9 from 10 is 1. Then what we'll do is we'll bring this 1 down. And the answer is 3. 3 times 57 is 171. $53 is the answer. Question 9. What I'm going to do is to find the difference between any two terms, or two succeeding terms. So 0.875 minus 0.625. 5 from 5 is 0, 2 from 7 is 5, 6 from 8 is 2.0. What I'm going to do next is to add 0.25 on to the last term that we have. So 0.875 plus 0.250. 0 and 5 is 5, 5 and 7 is 12, put down 2, carry 1. 8 and 2 is 10 and 1 is 11, put down 1, carry 1. And the next term in the sequence then is 1.125. And to find the second term that we want, 1.125 plus 0.250. 0 and 5 is 5, 5 and 2 is 7, 2 and 1 is 3, decimal point, 0 and 1 is 1. So these are the next two terms then. Part B, I'm going to do exactly the same. So 2.304 minus 1.824. Subtract 4 from 4 is 0. Add 1 to the top and 1 to the bottom. 2 from 10 is 8. Add 1 to the top and 1 to the bottom. 9 from 13 is 4. Decimal point. 2 from 2 is 0. So the difference between succeeding terms is 0.48. To find the next term, 2.304 plus 0.480. 0 and 4 is 4, 8 and 0 is 8, 4 and 3 is 7, 0 and 2 is 2. And to find the second missing term, 2.784 plus 0.480. 0 and 4 is 4, 8 and 8 is 16, put down 6, carry 1. 4 and 1 is 5 and 7 is 12, put down 2, carry 1, decimal point, and 1 and 2 is 3. Question 10, reading the scales. Now, here we have the number 1. And if I count the divisions between 0 and 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 divisions, which means each division is 0.1. So A is, that's 2 divisions after 0, that'll be 0.2. B is 3 divisions before 1, so 1 take away 0.3 is 0.7. C, now, this division here is 1.2, 2 divisions after 1. This is 1.3, so between 1.2 and 1.3 we must have 1.25. Similarly for D, this division here is, well, let's just check, it's 4 before 2, so that must be 1.6. This one here is 1.7, so D then must be 1.65. And this is just the one division before 2, so that will be 1.9. So, well, this is a multiplication question. What we should really do is perhaps use the calculator. So I've got £230. I'm going to, converting out of pounds, I'm going to multiply by 1.285. And that gives 295.55. And that will be dollars. Part A. Now part B, we're converting back into euros from EN, so it's going to be a division calculation. 140569 divided by 126.03, and the answer is 11536, and that's going to be euros. Question 12a. So 3.5 hours gives us £7.50. What we could do to work out 1 hour is £7.50 divided by 3.5. You could perhaps do this one in the calculator. And the answer is £2.14 for 1 hour. And that's Laura. Now for Freddie, we've got 2¼ hours, so that's 2.25 hours. And that brings in £4.65. So 1 hour will be £4.65 divided by 2 and 2.25. And that works out to be £2.07 per hour. So which is better paid? Laura is better paid. I'm thinking of a number. When the number is divided by 5, the remainder is 4. Here's the 5 times table. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now, if there is a remainder of 4, then what I'm going to do is to add 4 onto each of these numbers. So 9, 14, 19, 24, 29, 34. When my number is divided by 3, the remainder is 2. So the 3 times table is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. When it's divided by 3, the remainder is 2. So I'm going to add 2 onto each of these. That's 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, 20, and 23. And I hope you can see that the number that's common to both is 14. Now let's just check and see. So 14 divided by 5 first of all. 14 divided by 5. 14 goes into 5 2 times, and there's a remainder of 4. 14 divided by 3. 14 divided by 3 is 4, remainder 2. So I think we've got the correct number. Question 12b. After a lot of trial and error, one of the solutions is 85411, 85411 plus 0394, which comes to 171216. The only way to do this is by trial and error, and that takes rather a lot of time.